What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. EA have released Scream Team 2, which is obviously very nice. Let's go with the 4-2-3-1 wide for a change. And we're going to try and take as many of those Scream Team players that show up here today. Let's start with Ryan Giggs. Not a big fan of that 2-star weak foot, nor those 3-star skill moves, but the rest of his card is pretty decent. And obviously as an icon gives us lots of good possibilities for linking this team. Now, if you guys are enjoying Draft to Glory, dropping a thumbs up would be very much appreciated. How could I not take Pele? Every time we get Pele, he is a monster. And of course, we could put him in that cam role. Yeah, let's try and smash 5,000 likes for today's episode. Let's take that Bergwijn card as well. Good pace, good dribbling, good physicals, decent shooting as well. And links to a whole bunch of players. Shadow chem style on him though, so not overly keen about that. And then in at right mid, Callum's good. Good pace, good dribbling. 90 stam is very nice. Passing and shooting not great. Marlos, does he still have 5-star skill moves? Yeah, still has 5-star skill moves, but never going to take him. Quadrado is probably a good shout in case we do get Ronaldo and Pizzi. So either Callum or Quadrado. I think we'll go with Callum. I think just as a Spaniard, we've got way more opportunities to link him in. And then in at CDM, there, I want this card. This Medel card has really weird stats. So decent pace, nothing crazy, but it does have Catalyst Chem Style on. 99 short passing, 99 in shot power, long shots, and then 98 for volleys, penalties, and attacking positioning. So any shot from outside the box is going to be a thunderbolt. His agility and balance are very good as well. His defending and physicals are really well-rounded. Like, this is such a good but weird card at the same time. I'm very excited to use him. So, obviously, he does link to Jose Callejon as well, which is quite nice. And then my second CDM, Ducouré. He has got an inform, I suppose. Probably the best out there. Maybe Yokuslu as well isn't too bad. La Liga too, so we've got some good defensive options to link into him. In the centre-back role, I suppose we could start with Godin. He soft links to Medel, which is obviously good for Medel's chemistry. And then secondarily, let's take Manolas as well. Not bad there at all. We can even play Manolas at right-back if needs be and get him on 7 chemistry in there. And in at right-back, see, I would have preferred that Trippier with a with the Scream Trippier card. Serge Aurier could come in. Trent could also come in. It's going to be easier to link Trent most likely, just because if we do get Virgil van Dijk, that'll be a nice big win right there. And then in at left back, Digne or Hernandez, and I suppose Hernandez will be the one. Good cards, little lacking in a few areas, but generally speaking, quite a good card. Digne, nice card as well, but we would have to put a good chem style on him, and I'm not really interested in changing chem styles. And then in goal, I suppose Sirigu. I don't really care for him, but that's not a bad first team. 86 rated, some really nice players in there. Only a few players here or there to change out. Let's go pick our reserves, see what we get here. Gundogan, Company, and Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva would be a good card to have. Bring him on in the cam role for Bergwijn when need to. Come on, give me a good striker though. That is what I want. All right, here we go. We've got some choices now. Walker. Could take Witzel, we could take as well and just play him in that CDM role too. Can't really link him to anyone. Dzeko we could take, put him up front, put Pele in at cam and give a good chem boost around the team. It's a shame it's not the Scream Dzeko. Let's take Witzel. I think probably the most well-rounded player that's available to us there. And then, now we've got some good choices. Heung-min Son or Gareth Bale. We could take Son. Go for that Premier League right-hand side. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We'll take Son. We'll pop him in at cam. And then we'll pop Bernardo Silva in the right wing spot. We can then swap around him for him. That gives us a good chem boost. And then we just need to improve. Well, I suppose we could put Witzel in there. That's much better. In fact, that is much, much better. Son on 9, sorry. Bernardo Silva just needs 1 link. Witzel needs, could use 1 more link as well. Other than that, that team is looking very, very good. Pele and Son up front as well is really nice. Bernardo Silva is very good in this game as well. Next up, we are looking at... Could take Jordi Alba. Don't really need him. The back line's quite nice. Even Trent now on 7 is good. It's just that CDM that we really need to improve on. Other than that, this is a strong squad. So Jordi Alba's not really necessary. Lewandowski, let's take him for the rating. Hopefully a Premier League CDM will pop up. That's kind of like all we need right now. And we do get a Premier League CDM. He will be so good for chemistry, so we will take him. He just finishes his team off up to 100 chemistry there. Trent now on full chem. Henderson on full chem. Manolas pretty much the only player that's not on full chem, barring a manager. So that is not bad at all. Can we get a good icon goalkeeper? No, we get Oblak. That's a shame. And we get Donnarumma. That we'll take Donnarumma. Just better than Sidigu there. I don't think we're quite going to get a 189 now because of this. Oh, maybe we are. Ooh. Zanetti is good. My two centre-backs are all right. Godin and Manolas are nice. I could take Sergio Ramos just to have a high-rated squad. You know, we could potentially get the 189 here. I don't think we might not be able to. Could take Robertson, but I don't really need him. Same with Marcelo and Thiago Silva. Let's take Zanetti just because he's another icon on the books. And then our last defender, that is much better. Chiellini is going to come in there. He's not going to quite get full chemistry, but he has a shadow chem style. Or we could take Alexandro over Hernandez. I don't really care to do that either. I think Chiellini is going to be the one. We're going to pop him in instead of Godin. And like I say, he doesn't actually gain us any chemistry because he doesn't get enough links just so. But I don't mind that at all. I think that's a really, really good squad. Now all I kind of need is, I guess, a really, really good card that I can bring on instead of Bernardo Silva on that right-hand side. A Neymar or an Mbappe or a Ronaldo or something along those lines. We've got 2 picks to go to get it. Let's see if EA are going to provide us with what we need. It's not happening, is it? Rafinha coming in there. Let's pop Calais on the bench. So this is literally it. Now, I don't mind the team too much before this final pick. Heung-min Son, very good. Pele, absolutely insane in this game. I need someone to replace, you know, Ryan Giggs and potentially Bernardo Silva. The 2 CDMs are quite nice. Centre-backs are good. Full-backs are good. Goalkeeper's good. We'll have Bergwijn on the bench. So we can use Bergwijn on that left-hand side instead of Giggs. Zanetti we can bring in at CDM instead of Jordan Henderson. I would just like one of the big 4. Ronaldo... Oh, never mind. I was going to say Ronaldo, Mbappe, Neymar or Messi would have been nice, but EA had different ideas. We do get a 187 in the end, guys, so that is our squad. It's not a bad squad. I would like to hope that I'd be able to get through a few rounds with this team. So there you go. That is the team. Let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. All right, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-2-2 team with some very, very nice cards in there. 3 Screamer cards, including that brand new Kieran Trippier there. Thomas Muller and Dele Alli. He's got Inzaghi and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang up front, Kante in at CDM, and just generally a brilliant squad. Other than that one Bundesliga CDM, it is a really, really nice squad. But I'm playing good FIFA right now. You know, I'm finally understanding a few of the attacking mechanics that I didn't know about before, specifically like the right analog stick push. And I'll show you a couple of goals that we get here today where I really utilize that to my advantage. And it's something that there's no like idiot's guide to how to play FIFA, right? And I know that there's tutorials on how to score and how to shoot free kicks and how to defend and how to use certain skill moves, but nobody ever makes tutorials on the basic functions of FIFA that you should know. And you might think to yourself, man, you're a veteran of the game, you've been playing this game for like 20 years, how do you not know about the right analog stick push? And it's not necessarily about not knowing about it, it's more about not utilizing it to my advantage because it's never been something that's really worked that well in previous FIFAs. But this year, it's a really effective, really efficient way to score. So we'll wait until the goal specifically comes in one of the games. And it was a goal where I scored it with Heung-min Son. It might have been in the final, actually. So spoiler alert, I do get to the final. Into the second round, we come up against Neymar, Dalglish and Messi. Probably one of the best attacks that you will find in FIFA this year. He's then got Pirlo, Screamer, Carvalho and Milner in midfield. And then his defence, probably one of the best defences you'll find in FIFA currently this year as well. Van Dijk and Umtiti. Kyle Walker, some really nice players in there. But we get the first goal here again. Giggs into Pele. Pele comes back inside, finds Giggs, and that's a good finish from Ryan Giggs, man. And you know, I know he's like very one-dimensional as far as a player goes, but he was actually quite okay. You know, really fast down the wing, was really effective. And then we get another goal here with Heung-min Son. Lovely little finish around the goalkeeper, that one, to put us 2-0 up. And the goals in this game just kept flowing. We get the ball here with Pele down the right-hand side. And once again, I know last time and the time before that I had Pele, I spoke good things about him. He is just the best player in FIFA. I've used pretty much everyone. I haven't used R9 yet. I haven't used Ronaldinho. I haven't used, to be fair, many of the attacking icons. But from who I have used, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar and Mbappe, Pele is by far the best that's available in the game from what I've experienced. So not that you guys ever can get Pele unless you're like some kind of look at the goal that he scores here as well. Yeah, not that you can get him unless you're, you know, some insane trader, extremely lucky in packs, or somebody that pays a lot of money into this game. But when he does eventually come in icon swaps, hopefully the next set, even if it's his baby card, get it. It's going to be the one that you're going to want. Into the semi-final we go. Haji, Pele, Desailly, and Didi, Royce and Insigne, Van Dijk, Hummels, Schmelzer and Aurier in form. And this again is just a brilliant team. Three absolutely immense icons and three other super meta players. We actually go 1-0 down in this game on the half-hour mark. A penalty for my opponent. He just curves that into the right-hand side of the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. However, just 2 minutes later, I have a penalty of my own, and we pop that one in the back of the net as well to make it 1-1. We then go through, guys, with Heung-min Son here. Lovely little fake shot. Dribbles in a little bit more again, and that 5-star weak foot just coming up really nice. Off the post initially, but falls back to Son. I'd be a bit frustrated myself if that was me, you know, defending that, but it's nice when the bounces go your way. I still wish it was a bit more balanced. And here's Pele again, just doing absolute bits. Gets into the box. Lovely little drag back again after he sells the defender there. And that is a phenomenal finish to make it 3-1. And 3 soon became 4. Great interception there from Trent. Ball comes in to the midfield to Henderson. And here's where we use that ball, that flick. You see that touch there from Son? It doesn't look like anything crazy. It looks like I've actually just used the left analog stick, if anything. But what I've done there is used the right analog stick to push the ball into the space. And because they cut the angle like so hard, and the manual defending and the tracking of like the constant pressure is so bad this year, even though AI defending I still think is overpowered and manual defending isn't warranted and valued enough. But it's a case of it just works really well. And watch out my second goal in this game. So the first goal, we come up against the final. Nice team, Messi and 2 bad attackers, I think, that he subbed out. We get the first goal here. Jordan Henderson with the ball. My opponent is like very deep, you know, on 1 depth drop back, come back while attacking. We get in behind with Heung-min Son, and it's a beautiful goal to take the lead there as well. And then as we go into the second half, watch this touch from Heung-min Son as the ball comes into him. It completely dumbfounds the defender. He makes a run and boom, he just turns it inside, finds that space, and finesses that into the back of the net. And as I say, since I've been learning the attacking mechanics a lot better over the last few days, I'm not still always winning in foot champs. I'm still losing games that I feel like I should be winning as such, but it's all coming together for me this year in FIFA, and that feels quite good. So that, guys, is going to be the end of the gameplay. We get a really strong win against a high-level opponent in the final. He's been ranked 29-1 in foot champs last year, and yeah, he was good, but I was better on the day. So that is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys, so that is the end of this draft. We have indeed won the draft. I'm pretty sure every single time we've had Pele, we've won the draft. He is just something else, man. And to be fair, I was pleasantly surprised with Ryan Giggs as well. Obviously, going in with the knowledge of the 2-star, 3-star made me play a bit different with him, but he got a couple of goals during the draft. And Bernardo Silva as well was absolutely fantastic. Heung-min Son did absolute bits for us. Medel was good. Henderson was very good. If you actually look at his stats, he's got a good card for the right reasons in this game. Really good stamina with this boost, really good passing and physicals. His defending's okay. Of course, we're not really shooting with him anyway. And then our back line was also absolutely fantastic. I didn't make a single sub the entire draft, so it was actually quite an easy draft by all accounts. First few rounds with a lot of rage quits and a lot of goals. And then in the final, I actually played against a guy who came up on Foothead and Footwiz. He went 29-1 last weekend. Not last weekend, sorry, in the game last year. So, you know, he's a top level player, and we managed to pick up a win against him as well. So very happy with that. And let's see what our rewards are. a 50k, and a 5k. So obviously we're just looking to make our 15k back. Packs in general right now are in a bad way because everything is worthless. So unless we pack like a special card, a scream card, a blue card, or, you know, just a whole bunch of the good 83s, 84s, or of course a big high tier player, then we're not going to make our money back. But we get 1,000 coins for the CM to CDM card and a few players in here as well. So we probably made about 3k back off of that gold pack there. Plus like 2.5 to 3k match coins, looking about 9k to get our money back here, which even at discard price will almost be there. So here we go to end off today's video, guys. It is a 50k pack. It's not even boards. And there you go. All of that hard work in the draft. And we walk away with Rafa, Coates, Suso, Farman, Yarmolenko, Lavezzi, Boitus, Sulejmani, Pabon Long, Kondogbia, and Jinjek, or Jinsek, or whatever. So we will make a very small profit here, but that was not worth it. That's a really brutal 50k pack, to be fair. Even this guy who's in the Bundesliga, not really selling. So hopefully the next draft will give us better rewards, because that is really bad. But for now, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.